Hello, welcome, and thank you for tuning in to our second game of the doubleheader on this Saturday, May 14th, where the Prescott Cardinals are hosting St. Croix Falls for a non-conference game following the Prescott's big win against St. Croix Central, clinching the conference championship for the Cardinals today. So the Cardinals are now 16-4 overall. St. Croix Falls is 9-4 and is from the Lakeland North Conference, with the Cardinals clinching the Middle Border Conference title championship after their win with St. Croix Central. My name is Heather Hove. I will be doing your announcing today, and I have my trusty cameraman Chris Hove with me here today.
I apologize beforehand.
He wants me to apologize to you all beforehand, as he is not typically our camera person, but usually our play-by-play announcer, so he's a little out of his element, but he does his best and we love him for it. So we are getting ready to hear the national anthem, and then we will go with lineups, and we will have first pitch shortly.
Memorial Field at the new Jackie Bradley Softball Complex. Today's game between the visiting St. Croix Falls Saints.
Another beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by the PA system.
Number 12, Sydney Carson. Batting second, pitcher.
Starting off with the starting lineups here. So for St. Croix Falls Saints, they are kicking it off with Sydney Larson, and then Elise Wheel, who will also be pitching, followed by Bryn Connors, Jordan Lee, Ashley Funk, Lydia Bainbridge, Krista Cole, Azalea Froker, Cadence Soper, and Riley Williamson in the flex position. The Prescott Cardinals are leading it off with Izzy Matzik playing second, Ariana Temmers at short, Liz Roll playing third, Maddie Miller over at first, Grace Franco in right. They are going to continue rolling with Taylor Graft at the mound. And then up to bat after Graff is going to be Finley McGee, followed by Addie Rabel and Leah French, rounding it off, with Brinley Gehring playing center field and the flex position.
Now let's meet your Prescott Cardinals. Leading off, second baseman, number 5, Izzy Matzik. Batting second, short.
So the announcer just going through the Cardinals lineup now.
Batting third baseman, number 20, Liz Roll. Batting
Coached
fourth,
by Nick
first
Johnson and
baseman,
his
number
basketball
10,
staff.
Maddie Miller.
Yeah, it looks like Nick Johnson has his entire basketball staff as his coaching staff for the girls softball team.
Batting seventh, DP,
So clearly he has a lot of confidence in his staff.
left fielder, number 1, Addie Rabel. batting ninth catcher.
Proving that they know what they're doing as well with the Cardinals clinching the Middle Border Conference today. Can't wait to watch them take on State.
Number 6, Megan Richter. Number 9, Evelyn Stevens. Number 13, Rebecca Hines. Number 22, Madison Hildebrand. Cardinals are coached by Nick Johnson, Mark Masson, Barb Carey, Michaela Childs Akers, and Jeremiah Riker. Cardinals are managed by Nora Brent.
So the Cardinals will prepare to take the field. This game brought to you by Prescott Cardinal TV, streaming on the NFHS network. PC TV on Channel 6 and Channel 18, bringing you everything local. And we thank our Booster Club members for all of their support, making everything possible.
So Mission Green Bay would be
All right, Sydney Larson leading it off for the Saints, takes a first pitch strike. 0-1 from Taylor Graft. I added a T to the end of her name there for some reason. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
curveball. Doesn't throw a lot of those.
No, she does not throw a lot of those curveballs. And gets her looking, strike 3. I don't know what she was looking for. And the Saints leadoff batter goes down looking. Graf does have a great job at keeping control over her pitches. And that one's ground back to Graf, over to Miller for out number 2. But she's getting a lot of speed behind her pitches. And also seems to definitely have control over the movement. French giving her the sign. And the pitch. Nice change up. Well, I'm not sure why he called that a ball, but he called it a ball.
Could have been inside then.
Haven't seen a lot of change-ups from Graf. Rise ball, she lays off, ball 2. And gets that one in there for a strike. And that's going to bring the count to 3-1 now. This is Elise Wheel fouls that one off. Full count.
She's their best hitter. She played basketball as well.
And Chris telling me that Elise Wheel is one of their better hitters. She also plays basketball. Misses that changeup and walks the second batter. An uncharacteristic walk for Graff. All right, Izzy Matzik, with arguably the best walk-up song, is going to lead it off for the Cardinals in the bottom of the first. No score yet here in the game. Takes the first one for a strike. And that one's low, ball one, low and outside. Grounds that one fouled on the third baseline. Grounds that one again down the third baseline. Matzik fighting off those balls, staying alive in the batter's box. Turns a little early on the changeup, fouls that one off as well. Come on, seriously. And that one's low and outside. Ball two, evens it up at 2-2. And Matzik lines that one over to left, past the left fielder. That one's gonna go all the way to the fence. And Matzik is going to be standing on second. So that's a leadoff double. And Temmers fouls one off into left field territory. The fans again not moving an inch.
You know what? I think
0-1 to Temmers. Runner on second. Temmers is the number 2 batter. That one's over her head. 1-1. Grounds that one down the third field line. That one's going to go foul as well. That time the fan had to grab the ball because it was literally at his feet. So 1-2 now to Temmers. That one's in the dirt, past the catcher. Matzik is going to be at 3 easy. There's wild pitch. That one low and outside. Ball 2.
The 4th foul ball over the fence there, down the line.
Temmers lines that one to left field. She's right underneath it, catches it. Matzik tags up, and she is going to be safe at home, so that's going to be a sacrifice fly for Temmers with an RBI.
20, Liz Roll.
Oops. Liz Roll up to the plate. With 1 out, she's looking to keep the Cardinals alive. Just ahead of that one, fouls that one down the third baseline.
They're all ahead.
Yeah, they're all very ahead of the ball.
Pitcher should mix in some changeups.
If the pitcher did mix in some changeups, she'd be getting some girls swinging. Swing and a miss. That one's low. Ball. 1-1. Elise Wheel pitching. Got the change up there. Roll is able to wait back on it. Still a little bit early. Fouls that one down the third baseline. All the way to the fence. So that's going to be 2-2 to Liz Roll with 1 out. Liner to the right field. That one's going to drop in there for a single. Way to go opposite field there, Liz. And Maddie Miller now batting. That one's high, ball 1. No bunting here today for Coach Nick. High pop fly ball. Second base goes back. She catches it. That's out number 2.
Number 14, Grace Franco.
And that will bring Grace Franco up to the plate.
Melissa Laux.
See if they can keep the Cardinals going here on 2. Roll takes a big jump. They throw the ball back, goes over the first baseman's head. They're going to hold Roll up at second. One and 0 to Franco. That one over her head as well. Ball 2. I'm sure my brother is also wondering why they again threw the ball down to first with 2 outs. High and inside, 3-0. He doesn't think that's the right play to make.
The person at the plate.
Walks her.
Runner on with 2 outs at first base.
Big stick, Taylor Graff up to the plate. 2 outs and runners on first and second. Graff likes to hit down the middle. That one's in there for a strike. Thank you. And she grounds that one back to third base. They're going to go with the leadoff runner at third.
Dad.
And she is out.
Take it.
So that will end it for the Prescott Cardinals, scoring 1 in that inning, leading St. Croix Falls Saints 1-0 going into the top of the second inning.
What are you little rascals doing? Loving mom?
And Jordan Lee will lead it off for the Saints coming up after this. All right, kicking off the top of the second inning with a swinging strike. Jordan Lee up to bat. Graf firing one in past her for the first pitch. That one's high, ball 1. If that rise had broke just a half a second later, I think she would have swung at it. That one high overhead again, ball 2. Graf does have a great rise ball. It just breaks slightly early. Pops that one up. French running over to it, can't get to it. It's going to keep Lee alive with a count of 2-2. Well, this is not Lee, this is somebody else. This is Ashley Funk, I apologize.
Got her.
And she gets her. Out number 1. So that's going to bring Lydia Bainbridge up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Gets her with the change. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Graf taking on the offense herself. 2 outs now. And
What number is this girl?
is it 23?
23 should be it.
With Krista Cole up to bat. First one's high, ball 1.
PA system, you can't hear anything. It's like, no. At least with baseball, they actually test it, you know.
That one's in the dirt, ball 2.
There's not really a good spot to put this in the booth up there, though, because there's tables that come out.
And the pitch. Fouls that one back behind the backstop. 2-1. Low and inside. Ball 3. 3-1 now to Cole. Pops that one just over Temer's head, and that is going to be a single for Krista Cole. Oops. Brings up Azalea Foker. Pops that one down the right field line.
Saved my life. I would have dove.
Franco making friends with the fans as she goes for the ball. 2 outs, runner on first. Count is 0-1. Change up, grounds back to the pitcher, and Graff gets her over at first. So that's going to bring Finley McGee up to bat for the Prescott Cardinals in the bottom of the second. Cardinals still leading St. Croix Falls 1-0. Finley McGee stepping up to the plate, takes strike 1. Pops that one up to left, running up on it. Just in front of her, that ball is going to land for a single for McGee.
Number 1, Addie Rabel.
Addie Rabel will come up to bat.
Oh no, Brindley's running.
And Gehring is going to run for McGee.
It's a good switch. Brindley's quick.
And Brindley is in the, is she the DP or the flex?
Flex.
So she is in the flex. For sure they're going to have Gehring stealing here, but do you think they're going to have Rabel offer the bunt? What was that?
Catcher called time.
Catcher calling time out there for some dirt in her eye. Shows the bunt. Gehring getting a late jump off first.
Didn't offer it, though.
She did not offer at that. That was ball 1, 1-0. Bunt straight back to the third baseman. She has a hard time fielding the ball. Rabel's going to be safe at first, and Gehring moves over to second.
Number 8,
Rabel really pushed that ball straight at the third baseman, and it just came off so hot at her, she stumbled picking up the ball.
Number 9 hitter, do you want him to swing away?
No, they're going to have Miller swing away here.
French, is that?
Is it?
Yeah.
Bunts again. And the runners are safe all the way around. French lays down the bunt. She's safe at first and moves up the runners. So I guess there was a reason they had her.
Miller already batted, I think, up fourth.
I'm lost now with who's where. French bunts. And Izzy Matzik, top of the lineup now, takes that one for a strike. That was a great pitch.
Number 4 ran for French.
And Maddie Ryder coming in to pinch run, courtesy run, excuse me. That one is just foul. That was a great spot by Izzy. It landed just outside the right field line. So Maddie Ryder is over at first, running for Leah French. Matzik pops that one up back to third base. That's going to be out.
Not a good bat.
So with one out, Ariane Temmers comes up to the plate, bases loaded. Cardinals do not want to leave these runners stranded on the bases. Temmers pops up as well. That one drops in front of the left fielder and is going to be foul. Temmers needs to stay on top of that ball. They're looking for a line drive, something hard into the ground out of the infield. Definitely not another pop-up. Over her head. Ball. 1-1 with one out to Temmers and bases loaded. Lines that one to left. Right at her. She catches it. Runners tag up. That's going to score Brinley Gehring from third. Rabel and Ryder will hold up at first and second. So we'll give her the sacrifice fly for that. And that's going to be ball one for Liz Roll. Right? Did he just say ball?
Yeah.
That's so.
Yeah, that was low.
High and outside, ball two. Two outs now for the Cardinals. Only scoring one run so far this inning. Roll grounds that one foul.
And nobody moves.
Yeah, the fans over there aren't super excited to get up out of their seats for anything. Isn't it 2-1? And the pitch, that one is low.
3-1.
Thought so. I have the correct count. The scoreboard does not. So 3-1 to Liz Roll with two outs and runners on first and second. Brown's that one at second. She's not able to get it. Rabel's going to score. Ryder is over at third. And Roll will get an RBI single.
Number 10, Maddie Miller.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, that hurt. That was off her.
Fouls that one off.
This should be Miller then.
Maddie Miller up to the plate, 0-1. Oh. Roll fell, run into.
The run scored.
Oh, and okay.
Run
So Roll
scored, though.
tripped and fell on her attempted steal to second, which turned into a delayed steal. Maddie Ryder's going to score from third. Roll's tagged out going back to first, but they do get the run across the plate to score 3 runs this inning. Okay.
You fall over in your chair.
So Cadence Soper
Over in your chair.
will lead it off for St. Croix Falls in the top of the third inning. Cardinals leading the Saints 4-0. So Soper is going to lead it off for the Saints with a single line drive to left that dropped just in front of Rabel. And Sydney Larson, top of the lineup for the Saints, is up to bat. That one's high, ball 1. Pops that one up. It's going to be out of play. Oh, sounds like somebody caught it over in the stands. So 1-1 for Sydney Larson. Runner on first and no outs in the top of the third inning. Grounds that one over to Temmers, to Matzik, to Miller. They get the double play. Beautiful play. That was textbook right there. So Elise Wheel will pick it up for the Saints with 2 outs. Takes first pitch strike. Graf is doing a great job at getting those first pitch strikes, staying ahead in the batter's counts. And the pitches that she is throwing close to the zone are either hard to hit or she's making it easy for her fielders to make the plays. Oh, and 2 to Wheel. Ooh, I don't know. I would have pulled the string on that one, but they're going to give it a ball. 1-2. Ground it over to Temmers. Temmers with a throw, gets her out at first. So an easy 1-2-3 inning for the Prescott Cardinals. And that's going to bring Maddie Miller up to the plate for the Cardinals in the bottom of the third inning. Cardinals still leading the Saints 4-0. Maddie Miller leading it off for the Cardinals. First one is in the dirt, ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. Another one high and up over her head, ball 3. Miller way ahead in the count, 3-0. I'd be surprised if she swings at anything here. Takes that one for a strike. Another beautiful day for softball. Oh God, Miller's gonna rock that one over the fence too. Second home run for Miller today. This time it is a solo shot. Makes 2 home runs over the fence for Miller. Wow, is she fun to watch hit.
Second home run today. She smoked that.
She sure did smoke that. That wasn't even a fly ball. That was a line drive.
That's what happens when you get behind
over the fence.
Gotta come with a fastball. Not the person you want to throw a 3-1 fastball to.
No, she is not the person you want to throw a 3-1 fastball to.
But she had to.
Grace Franco's turn in the box. That one a ball over her head.
Kid's got it back once.
Lines that one to right. It's going to drop in front of the right fielder. Bounces off her foot and behind her. Franco is going to be moving around to third, and the throw's over. She is in there and safe. Great wheels by Franco to turn that double into a triple. I mean, had the right fielder cleanly fielded that ball, it should have only been a single, but they definitely capitalized. We'll give her the triple for that. Fouls that one to the backstop. Taylor Graff batting. So no outs yet in the bottom of the third. With a leadoff home run. And second batter gets a triple. See what Graff can do here. Pops that one up to short. Easy play, and she is out. That is unfortunately not what they wanted.
Number 11, Finley McGee.
Finley McGee now coming up to bat.
That was an end cap. Check that end cap, see if it's cracked.
Ball is over her head, but she chops at it and nails a guy over in left field.
They put their umbrella down.
Out of play count is 1 and 2. Yeah, they blocked it with that umbrella just at the last second, but the guy also took it off the leg trying to dive out of the chair. So 1 and 2 to McGee. Swings at the high ball again, fouls it off behind the backstop.
Behind the concession stand.
McGee lines that one to center. She catches it. And for some reason, Franco will stay at third. I'm not sure what happened there, but okay.
Gotta run on that arm. You know?
Was that what you guys had to go?
She's gotta throw it to the cutoff.
Not sure. I'm not sure what happened there. That one's over her head. Ball 1. Addie Rabel up to bat.
So he's probably kicking himself.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Johnson held her there. Especially given her speed. I don't... That one's over her head as well. Ball 2.
She's still gotta throw it to the cutoff.
Right.
She doesn't have a good enough arm to get all the way home.
Lines that one straight back at the shortstop. That's going to end it here for the Cardinals.
Oh, really?
So Bryn Connors will take the lead off for the St. Croix Saints in the top of the 4th. Cardinals scoring 1 run in the bottom of the 3rd, making the score 5-0 Cardinals over the Saints. Bryn Connors leading it off for the Saints. First pitch strike. Pops that one up. It's going to just go out of play. Hits off the Cardinals dugout. 0-2. Gehring. I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Graf ahead in the count once again. And gets her looking with strike 3. No idea what she was looking at there, but she had her fooled. She fouls that one behind the backstop. 5. And gets her looking, strike 3. So that brings number 22, Ashley Funk, up to bat. Gets a low called strike. 0-1. Two outs on 2 strikeouts with 2 batters for Graff so far this inning. Woo-hoo. Gets her swinging on that rise ball. 0-2 now. Graff looking to take herself. Ooh, look good. Must have been outside. Ball 1. 1-2 now for Ashley Funk. Ooh, wow. That ball was low and inside, but he calls her on strike 3, and she gets 3 batters in the top of the 4th inning with strikeouts looking. So Leah French will lead it off for the Prescott Cardinals, and in the bottom of the 4th inning, scores still Cardinals 5, St. Croix Falls Saints 0. Leah French coming up to the plate. She is 1 for 1. Made it on base with a bunt. Ball is high over her head. Lost control of that changeup a little bit.
I love it. It's like our home.
That one's high again. Ball 2.
Changeup in a row.
She likes to throw the changeup.
Yeah, so that's it.
French grounds that one over to third base, and they get her out at
See,
first.
the key is she's getting behind with the changeup and having to come with the fastball down the count.
Number 5.
Prescott's just rocking the fastball
Right.
because they're sitting on it. She's working down the count.
Brings the top of the lineup, Izzy Matzik, up to the plate.
If she'd be ahead, she could mix in different things. See another
She
change.
bunts. And nobody goes for the ball. Izzy, phenomenal bunt. She bunted that ball. The catcher was having to chase the ball all the way to first base, and the first baseman just stood there and stared at her. And the second baseman didn't even move to first base either. That was absolutely phenomenal.
She's got to get that out. That's a great bunt. Great placement.
So Ariana Temmers is coming up to the plate. 2 sacrifice flies so far in this game.
Oh wow, she offered it there.
So they're gonna give her a strike on that first one.
High pitch to offer.
That one's low. Matzik takes off for second. The ball is overthrown. Center fielder there to back up the throw, so Matzik will stay at second. Oh, they changed. Yeah, okay, that was a ball.
And she got hit.
And she gets hit by a pitch. That will move her to first with Liz Roll. Coming up to bat, 2 for 2 with 2 singles so far for Liz Roll. I got Matzik at second, Temmers at first, with 1 out.
They're getting Miller on deck.
Yeah, and I got the home run hitter Miller on deck. That one's over her head, ball 1.
Right. Franco can hit him out. McGee can hit him out. Roll can hit him out.
Roll rocks that one to left. Left fielder runs back and she catches it at the fence. Runners unable to tag up, so they will stay at first and second. Just couldn't get enough on that one.
Kind of an uppercut swing.
And that brings Maddie Miller up to bat. Takes the ball in the first pitch. And as Chris was mentioning, Wheels getting behind in the count, which is causing her to have to throw a fastball down the middle. And the Cardinals are just waiting on that pitch, and they are rocking that fastball that she's got to throw when she gets behind in the counts. That ball goes past, runners will advance. So 3-0 to Maddie Miller. Takes a high strike.
Walk off.
I have a feeling this pitch is going to be the pitch Miller wants. Takes that one ball outside. I guess not. So the walk Miller face off against Grace Franco now. Bases loaded with 2 outs.
Typically a good hitter. Does not strike out a lot.
Hoping to move a couple more of these runners around the bases, and that is not going to do it. Fly ball to left. She's under it. Out number 3 with 3 runners stranded on base.
Great.
That one's going to hurt, although the Cardinals are still up 5-0 going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Sorry, going into the top of the 5th inning. This was the bottom of the 4th inning. So Lydia Bainbridge will lead it off for the Saints in the top of the 5th after this. Fouls the first one off.
That actually fouled off the fence, skipped up the fence, and went over.
Yeah, so Graf's got 2 hits against her in the game so far. Counts 1-1.
Daddy, I'm going to take you to the bathroom. Can you take me in?
That one's low. Ball 2. Ooh, just high. Ball.
She's not really looking to swing.
No, she is looking for a walk here. Fouls that one off.
Good swing.
That was a good thing because it was moving up out of the zone. So a full count now for Bainbridge. Just misses low. And she's going to walk her. So that brings Krista Cole up to bat. After a leadoff walk, we'll see if the Saints will capitalize on that. First pitch is a strike. Cole not showing the bunt. Swing and a miss there. 0-2. Graf once again ahead of the count. And then able to throw pitches that they're not going to be able to hit after. This one I'm guessing is going to be a rise. She goes with the curveball, fouls that one off. Bainbridge not looking to steal here. Graf gets her sign. And the pitch gets her looking with strike 3.
17, Azalea Froker.
So Azalea Froker now comes up to bat with 1 out and a runner on first. Froker is 1 for 1 with a single. She is one of the 3 people now who have hit off Graf. Pops that one up just over Maddie Miller's head down the first baseline. That one's high over her head. It's a ball. Evens up the count at 1-1. Fouls that one off out of play. Down the first baseline. Makes it 1-2 for Froker. Fouls that one off, same spot.
Behind. So what do you throw here? I'd say try to power fast.
I'd say go with the curveball or the rise.
Blow it by her.
She went with the rise up over her head. Ball 2. As I mentioned earlier, her rise ball breaks just a little bit too early and comes up out of the zone, telegraphing that to the batters, and they've been able to lay off. Goes with the changeup and gets her swinging.
Number 99, Kate Soper.
So it brings Cadence Soper up to bat with 2 outs now and a runner on first. Fires one in there for strike 1. Runner goes and they get her. Oh! Timmers laid the tag on her. She looked out from here. Calls her safe at second, so that's going to be a stolen base for Bainbridge. 0-2 count to Soper. And gets her looking on strike 3. I'm not Okay. Gets her looking on strike 3. I'm not sure what she was looking at, but phenomenal job by Graff. So going into the bottom of the 5th inning, Taylor Graff is also going to lead it off for the Prescott Cardinals. Cardinals leading the Saints 5-0. Taylor Graff looking to get on the board here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So far she's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. Both to the shortstop. First one is lone in the dirt, ball 1. Lines that one to left, and it drops, goes past the left fielder all the way to the fence. They're going to hold Graff up at second. So that is a double for Taylor Graff.
Number 11, Finley McGee.
Finley McGee now up to bat. Sieben's going to run for Graff on second. McGee fouls that one off just ahead of the ball. Strike 1. McGee waits back on that one, but pops it up over third base, and she catches it in play. McGee will be out. Sieben holds up at second. Was she still in play? Looked
Right
like.
on the line.
Okay. It was close.
Probably wasn't foul.
But if she had caught it past the fence, it wouldn't have been an out because it would have been out of play.
Yep.
That's why I was wondering if it looked like she was still on this side of the fence.
Stopped by Nick Johnson there, their base coach.
Addie Brable now at the plate. So 1-1. Yep. Count is 1-1. Pops that up to the pitcher. And she is out.
Number 8, Leah French.
So that brings Leah French up to bat. Sieben stuck at second over there. French 1 for 2. Made it on base with the bunt and then grounded out after that. Fouls the first one off, 0-1. Fouls that one off as well. French now behind in the count, 0-2. Got Matzik on deck, followed by Temmers. With 2 outs, we'll see if French can keep him alive. Change up's a ball. 1-2 now. No construction noise today over at the Quick Trip, surprisingly. Lines that one over shortstop. That's going to score Sieben. Cutoff misses the throw. French kind of trips over first base as she rounded it there.
Izzy Matzik.
And they will bring in a courtesy runner for French. And Maddie Ryder will courtesy run for Leah French over at first. Matzik takes football on the first one. You know, I kind of want to go inspect the field because the Cardinals have had 4 girls trip and fall on their face running to second. So, is there a hole there that we can't see? Is there a log sticking out we can't see? How come so many of the girls keep tripping and falling on their face trying to steal second? And not even trying to steal second, just running to second base. I've seen at least 5 girls trip and fall on their face today. Takes that one, strike. 3-1. And they walk her. So that's going to bring Temmers up to bat.
Number 15, Ari Temmer.
2 outs with runners on first and second. Look at that crazy hair. That one's a ball over her head. Whale struggling to get a strike in here, which is going to be dangerous with Liz Roll and Maddie Miller coming up to bat. Takes that one for a strike. Evens up the count, 1-1. Ooh! Matzik nearly nails Coach Nick over at third. Fouls that one off. So 1-2 to Matzik, to Temmers, I'm sorry. Lines that one to center, drops in. Matzik will move to third. Ryder scores, and that is an RBI single for Temmers.
Number 20, Liz Roll.
That brings Liz Roll up to bat. With Matzik at third and Temmers at first. She's safe at second. Safe at home as well. Why did they throw to second? Okay, so they had 2 outs. Temmers did the delayed steal. They threw down to second. Matzik scored from third. Roll swing and a miss.
They didn't have a call on, so the catcher didn't know what to do.
Roll grounds that one up the middle. Ryder's gonna score, and that's an RBI single for Roll. Did you see Ariana trip and almost fall running home? I gotta get a look at that field. As Temmers was rounding third, she caught herself, but she tripped and almost fell on her face. High over her head on the wild pitch. Roll moves to second. Takes that one for a strike. 1-1 with 2 outs. Runner on second. Miller has 2 home runs today. 1 in her first game, 1 in her second game. That one high and outside, but a strike. Miller behind in a count for the first time in this game, I think. Good eye there. Evens up the count at 2-2. Pops that one up to short center field. Oh, Shortstop, left, and center were all converging on the ball. It just happened to drop right in between them. So that is going to be an RBI single for Maddie Miller. And looks like that will end the game there.
Stop. Stop. That's the game.
So with the Cardinals pulling ahead 10-0 in the 5th inning, that will end the game here with the 10-run rule. Cardinals taking a second win on the day, beating St. Croix Falls 10-0. Graf with a phenomenal day of pitching. Cardinals all had their bats out and were all ready to work, and it was a fun couple of games to watch. Congrats to Maddie Miller with her 2 home runs, and to all the Cardinals girls on their wins today.
Done?